Today I'm going to discuss about JIRA. JIRA, what is JIRA? JIRA is like, what do you mean to with JIRA? So every software engineer working into the Agile management, Agile methodologies and Agile management projects, everyone needs to know about this JIRA to simplify the project management purpose. So this is a project management tool and issue tracking tool. So where it will manage our all project related some tasks, every stories, tasks, or epics, whatever. All the things will be managed within this JIRA tool itself, guys. So when we are working with agile management projects, so we need to, as a developer, as a tester, with a scrum master, everyone needs to know about this JIRA project, JIRA tool. So we need to work on this JIRA tool to cover our project tasks, everything. So it mainly Jira helps to teams to plan, assign, track, report, and manage work and brings teams together for everything from Agile software development process. So it mainly a Agile management development process. Is Jira is a bigger tool to use to maintain this Agile Scrum process to easier way. It's a number one tool compared while working with Agile projects, guys. Compared to older days, we are working with SDLC projects. That time is the way of project management and releasing cycle is different. Currently, when we are working with current project structures, everyone is working on agile projects. So we need to know about the Jira. What is Jira and how to work with Jira and all. So in this video, I'm going to show about all these Jira board dashboard, how Jira works, and how Jira dashboard will be there, and how to get started with Jira workflow along with the Jira dashboard, guys. So this is a Jira board. When you work with any Jira, working with the Agile projects, so we see this broad backlog. How what is the actual feature implementation we are getting from the customer side. This is a broad backlog. From the broad backlog, we getting some epic is a complete a what feature implementation, like if you user expects some login page implementation. So if we user needs some login page with along with authentication, everything, multi-factor authentication implementation point, that will create it as a one epic. So user and the feature customer needs, what are the customer needs, that will treat as a first product manager will decide and keep it in product backlog, that will comes under epic. So that epic will be it's a bigger one, so it's not a smaller one, it's a bigger one to cover all the feature, what is the expected feature. Like if you suppose an example is like login page implementation for any website, so that is on epic. So we'll split that epic into user stories. So basic sign up process and username creation, password creation, security questions and all will be split into some user stories, and the user stories will move to the sprint backlog. Within the sprint backlog, we have all these stories and subtasks and bugs creation and all, everything will be there. Those will be, I will show in that Jira dashboard how it will work on, guys. These are one Jira dashboard how it will look, and this is a workflow. I already told it will look like this. So suppose if the requirement comes like a prod requirement is like a instant message service. So if customer expects some messaging service required into his project in a portal, and what he will create prod manager in the prod backlog, he will create one epic like create user profile or sharing photos and videos, different epics, 3 4 epics based on the requirement. If it is a instant messaging service is a bigger one, so 4 epics will be there. So add contacts to release such feel like that, 3 4 epics will be created. And again, these epics will be split into multiple user stories to work on to the scrum team. So in the sub task and subtask, it will be again the story will be split down into task and subtask while working in the Scrum process, like in the sprint backlog, what a 2 week sprint or 3 or 4 week sprint like cycle. So those will be decided split it down into multiple stories or multiple tasks and subtasks, guys. Those things I'm going to show, and so, I will show this what exactly Jira works. And the Jira mainly is a what you can say project management tool. So it's mainly used for issue tracking. But whenever we working with any agile projects, so we need to get some user stories from the prod manager, some prod manager that will be decided in the scrum sprint process, scrum backlog, in the backlog level. What is the requirement we are going to get? Those will, it's in the team, scrum team. Those will be decided in the Jira tool itself, guys. And what are the core features available in Jira? Jira, we have Jira boards. So Jira boards, like we have Kanban, Scrum boards. There is a two different boards we have. So when you're working with the Jira, we have some Kanban board and Scrum board. So usually, based on the organization selection, we need to work on it. So I'm going to show here Scrum board. In this case, in this tutorial, I'm showing with the Scrum boards, how Scrum boards look like. So when you see here, this is a Jira software where I already logged into Jira. So here you can see, I have created one dashboard, my demo dashboard. This is a Scrum Scrum dashboard, guys. So it will look like this. And if you want to see how project will be created, this I have created one in Jira project. This will look like the Scrum dashboard, guys. So we have backlog like this. I will explain all these things. This is the sprint, how sprint backlog, issue creation, very stories and all is there. This is a Scrum board. Actually looks like it is looks completely a Scrum board. So we have again a Kanban board. I am not going to discuss on that one. And this tutorial I'm discussing about Scrum boards. It's a visualization system where you can see our all issues and stories will be uh, kept in one place. And we'll go to the business project templates, and these are the, again we'll leave it this there are business structure we don't require. And we go to issues. What is the issues? Issue, like again I'm showing, I already told, right? We have epic, stories, and task, subtask. So it might be the task or subtask will be a issue, like a bug. We can say every low level task in Jira is considered as issue. Issue means that you can see in the board, in the Jira board, already just shown create an issue. It's showing like create an issue. So everything when you create is a story or task or subtask. So that will comes as one issue. So you can click on this create issue. We can create our what is the issue, the story or subtask here itself. So this is issue in Jira dashboard, guys. So I will explain these things one by one. And how these issues and all will work and how to work on this. And we can see notifications. What is notifications? Notifications, like when you create a story, any story in Jira dashboard, we can get one email notifications to that assignee, particular assignee. When I created story and I given assignee to the some name within my team member, I given a name like Mahesh, so that Mahesh will get an email notification. The story got assigned to Mahesh. That will be the notifications, guys. I will show the how the issues and notifications work in Jira dashboard. And comes to the power search, again it's a filter. So power search in the sense searching filter. So when you go into the Jira dashboard, if you see in the Jira dashboard, there is a search bar here. So search the backlog. If you want to search some story, you can say like Jira login issue something. So you can see here. So Jira login issue. So I can find this by using this power search. This search bar filter search, I can find I have one story Jira login issue. So based on this search filter, we can find this particular story, guys. So that way, this search engine will this power search will work. And what are the reports? With Jira, we can create multiple reports like burn-down chart, burn-down report, sprint report, velocity reports, and version report, epic report, control chart, issue analysis. These and all will be created in the dashboard, Jira dashboard. So when initially I have shown in the here, if you go to that dashboards page, I have created on my demo dashboard page. We can see here workload pie charts, burn down gadget. If we don't have now currently we don't have any sprint and all, so that's why it's empty showing. If you have any sprint started and working on any sprint and stories are there, this will be it will be shown this on all, guys. These it will be filled with that particular story and issues, guys. So issue status, every average age chart, activity stream, these and all the uh, whatever issue reporting things are, issue analysis and reports and all. These are the this dashboard. We can observe all these reports, burn down chart, issue reports, issue analysis, everything else. So comes to the next. Jira next gen templates. Already we discussed, we told before itself. Some of the templates are Kanban, Scrum. So currently we are working with Scrum templates. We're not using Kanban. And we go with the Agile projects with Jira. So we are even working with Agile methodology in their projects. So they definitely know about this Jira, how to tackle and work with Jira, and what is the support provided with Jira and all, how to generate templates and reports, and how to create stories and backlogs, everything we can understand by using this Jira tool, guys. So I will show how to work with that, getting started with Jira and this, by using this get started. So when if you are new to the Jira, so if you are a beginner guy, So just for if you have a personal laptop, you want to try it in your local, you can just for free trial is available, guys. You can look into log into this Atlassian.com. Our there is a website, Atlassian website here. You can go here, Jira website, Atlassian Jira website, and there you can see observe there is a get it free button. So when you click on this get it free button, so what it will do, it will take you to this login page, sign up process. Just click on whatever your selection, sign up process. So you can provide your email ID along with the details. Now I already have provided details, so that's why it is my in case is already taken. So you don't want if you are new, it will be shown on the screen like this. I will show how it will looks. You come to here, sign up process. It will look like this. I already logged in, that's why I'm not able to get this screen. So if you are new and you are beginner, you need to click on that try it for free sign up process. It will be sign up process like this. You can create your yes, own account within your Jira process. So this is the sign up button. Once you click on the sign up process, once you agree with sign up, go to the email confirmation. You can create your own team, provide some two or three emails out to your friends and team members details. So you can create one team here. And when it comes to the next, when you click on next basic setup, like again it will ask for some optional tools. You can skip or you can do as a setup is what you are looking for, new to Jira and your team is new to Agile method kind of things. You can select it one by one here. So this is the optional thing again. You can skip or you can select next also. One by one you can provide and you can select, and you can there is a once you done with the sign up process. So it will ask for if you want to go with the Kanban or Scrum. So my case I have selected Scrum. Kanban is recommended showing, but if you know Kanban, you can go with the Kanban visualizations tool. Otherwise, if you go with the Scrum, so you can select other than Kanban, you have Scrum also. Click on Scrum, you can select this Scrum also. I have selected Scrum, so I am showing the Scrum screens, Scrum dashboard. Once you're done with the Scrum sign up, dashboard selection, you can see creating a project. So if you go here, how to create project, I'll show here. And go to this dashboard, there is a projects button, create project. There is a you click on this drop down, you can see there is a create project button. So you are into Scrum. So you are already in Scrum. So directly, no, not required. Sorry, use template, create a project. So I already have created a project. That's why I'm getting this kind of things. If you are new, it won't ask like it will ask like this: create project name, Jira tutorial, and key. It will like this. Create. Once you create, you can see this Jira dashboard. Whatever I got. So I already created. That's why I'm not going to create again. So if you already created, so what it will say, it will show here. Go my project. So learning Jira I have created already. Same the screen whatever I shown here. So Jira tutorial, JT board. Same way it will show say LJ board my learning Jira project. So it is empty now. We don't have any task anything here. So come here. So once you create a project, so what do you do? Go to the Jira roadmap to communicate your plan, and roadmap can easily communicate what's going to. So we can just move on to the roadmap like. So what is our plan? So what is the roadmap? Creating a sprint and all. So and then I have created one sprint from this cycle. So now usually it is empty. We don't have anything. We go to the roadmap. It is empty. We can go here and I have created a epic already. So usually it's empty one. I have created this epic. If you want, you can create epic by clicking on this. You can create your own epic. Jira tutorial I have created, and I create Jira demo. So I created one epic Jira demo. So Jira demo. So now my epic got created Jira demo. So in this way you can create your own epics, whatever if based on your requirement in your project level. I just created them I'm showing. So once your this is done, we move on to create epics and all we see roadmap and all. So isn't a login page and all not required. I'm going to show how to create stories and all guys. So now go here means you already created Epic. So to come to that here, create your now this is your project. You already created a project, learning Jira. whatever if you based on your name you can take it. So I created a project name called Learning Jira. You can see observe here Learning Jira is available. Same it will take, and you can select issue type either story, task, or epic. So I can take already we have created epic. So you can see in down you can already created epic. I'm creating one story here. Jira. First session. So I created a story called Jira demo first session. So you can provide a description here. So I'm showing providing demo Jira. So this is a description and assigning you can provide. So based on you already given on team will sign up to your Jira account. You given on team member details. Those team member details you will get it here. I have assigned to Mahi. Here I have assigning and labels is empty. We don't have any labels here. So now go to the sprint. So I have already created on sprint. If you don't have any sprints, it won't show anything. If you have created on sprint, it will show I selected the created sprint. So they have created already sprint. I will show how to create sprint and all guys. This is the sprint one. And story point estimate. You can provide based on this story. You can get three or two or one story points based on your analysis on the story. And reporter, who is the reporter? I have reported, right? This is a reporter who is it. And you can provide attachments, any things if you want to give to the story assignee, you can give that attachments here and any blocking issues. So whatever the story you created is got blocked by any other story, or it had clones from any other story, and any duplicate from any other story. Then it relates to any other story. You can select by here. Right now, I'm not doing anything. It's just leaving it empty and flagged. You can flag it impedient or whatever. Now it's empty. I'm not providing anything. So just click on create. So issue got created. You can see here there is a pop-up called issue created. So now we can go to the backlog, click on backlog, we can see I have Jira demo first session. I have created it. This is a story. You can see this symbol will comes like a story only. If you see here, issue type. So the story symbol is like this, green symbol, task is this, bug is this. So if you want to know how what is story and all, this is the stories and this is the bug. So now I have created the story. Earlier we have created this one of the story, and I have created sprint already. That's why it is showing start sprint. So if you are first time coming, it will show like create sprint. There is a button called create sprint here. So once you create, clicked on the create sprint, it will ask for the duration, start duration, end duration, and I have already provided some start and end duration here. You can see observe here my. So I will show how editing the sprint. I will show that while creating sprint. Now this is editing sprint. So when you first time coming here, instead of start sprint, it will show create sprint. So you can create sprint by using your sprint name. You provide your sprint name and duration. You can select first 1 week or 2 week or 3 week or 4 week like this. Like maximum is 4 weeks is good and minimum is 1 week. So I can select just 2 weeks here. And what is the start date? Today is 27. I have selected from 27. So today 2 a.m. and end date will be 2 weeks. It will calculate automatically 14 days, 2 weeks in, and to cover all the JIRA. So we can provide sprint goal here and update it or create. When creating, so create, and so there is a stories already there. We can click on start sprint. So it will start. Duration is 2 weeks. So 27 onwards, I'm going to start sprint. So now sprint got started. So when it comes to the board, it automatically coming into the back from backlog to board. So now board sprint board got is opened here. So this is my sprint board. So now issues are two to do issues. This is that there is a this is sprint dashboard, guys. In the sprint dashboard we have to do, in progress, and done. So where whatever the story is created newly and not just assigned and not yet work not yet started, it is in a to do state, like the open state. There is no work yet not yet started, just created and assigned to the developer. So once you developer started analyzing, and they can go with the workflow like in progress or done. So if you started and you working on this implementation, sprint starts. So you are move into in progress. So then it will move on to the in progress. So now you can see. So earlier it was to do state. Now it is in progress stage. Once work is done, everything 2 week cycle, what he has done already, work is completely done. So what you can do, you can just move on to drag and drop also here instead of editing and all. You can just do done. So story got implementation done, story done. So if you want to provide any comment and all, you can just edit here, and you can add your own comment. So what is the status or what is the done with the implementation? So I'm closing. So here already its make is done. So not required to go in your flow. Already we drag and drop the site showing done. So that's it. So now it is we updated with the comment, done with the implementation, and we are closing the story. So now status has moved to done. So to do, in progress, and done. These three are the sprint sprint board and sprint dashboard. We can see when you start with the sprint. Initially, the story got assigned. It will be in to do state. Once it is moved ready to work, it will go to in progress. And so done with implementation, it will move to the done state. You can drag and drop. Simply, we can do it, guys. So that is about Jira sprint dashboard. How sprint. If you want to know backlog more, so there is a backlog. So now we can see this is my sprint starts. So whatever the story got implementation done, it will strike out like this. It is working. To do state, it will be look like this, and to do or whatever in progress is there, you can change it here also. If it is already implementation done, it will be strike out with this. We are done with the story. So you can backlog. I have already one story in backlog. So I can create one more story in my backlog. In a story, or you can create a task or bug. So I can create one task. Jira in second session. So it will be created. Second session. This is a task. You can see this is a task, not a story or a bug. It's a task. It is in backlog. If you want to move, you know it is in backlog. So whenever the story is not assigned to any sprint. So when you edit this, you can observe story not yet assigned to anyone. It's just a backlog story. If you want to move this story, you can drag and drop this one to directly to the current sprint. So now sprint scope already decided, that's why it's showing warning. So you can just move based on the requirement. If it is a very urgent or important issue, you can move to the current sprint and we can work on it. So now it moved to the current sprint. See, earlier it was empty. There is no sprint for this backlog issue. Now it is the sprint is LG sprint one. And if you want, you can directly this assigned unassigned state. You can make it assigned to me. So I can take directly and reporter is mine, and I can work on it. And I can change it to do to in progress. So you can see here the status got changed to in progress. If I go on boards, my sprint board, so I can see there is task got added to me. I have done with one story and I got one task here. Second session is in progress. So that's it, guys. That's what about Jira, how Jira works and all. So if you want to go with again the dashboard, now we can observe our Jira dashboard how this chart and all looks like. So there is activity chart. You can go with the activity stream. You can observe what are the things we have done with as of now. So the activity stream, the change in status and all. Recently, whatever 3 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago, you can see if there is a comment done with the implementation and all. Then you can see in the activity dashboard. So this is the one, and pie chart and all these average by one down chart. Why is it on the sprint when it's done with the sprint closing and all? We can observe those things. And when it comes to the sprint dashboard, backlog we covered, roadmap we covered, so epics and all is there. Backlog we covered. So this is the backlog and sprint backlog and creating stories and all. So that's it, guys. That's it about Jira and how to work with the Jira dashboard, how to create stories and how to work with the stories in the Jira process and Scrum level, and how to work with the Scrum team and all. If you, I'm going to in my next video, I'm going to show about advanced team and the Jira level, how to work with some Jira dashboard, some extra advanced with the Jira level. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, Tech Focus Trending. Thanks, guys. Bye.